So, what's up? Today is 3/17/2015. So, what do we have? We had the bug triage on Thursday, and there are new bugs assigned for 1.9. Status. Any demos? No demos. Even from Zoltan István-Leoczky?
Oh. It's Istvan. That's Stefan, by the way. But no demo, sorry.
Okay. So no demos, just new bugs and status. Okay, we'll see. Trying to guess who's typing, this guy. Yeah. Okay, let's see. 5 days ago, it was before the bug triage. Then this is fixes, this is fixes, these same thing layout. Yes, I found it. Because the admin filter is going, we should apply the admin attribute first. Okay, I assume it's the bug that has been reported. Maybe not. Fixing issue. This was a bug which was reported and I sent to you, Nick. Performance issue. Let me see. New request context. Yes, and multiple calls to culture sector. Form element style for email and tel input field. There are so many fixes on the integration branch that it doesn't sound like an integration branch. Added extra information. You see? Even migrations. This is a good fix. This is a good one too.
Sipka, this is for allowing resources not to have a URL defined. Is Sipka here?
I don't think he's here.
Okay, then Daniel, I think you can also reply.
I can't actually. I don't know about it.
jQuery.
Sorry, I don't know about this one. I can't answer it.
21 to 65.
Because I think this was from one of the jQuery issues I also let you know before. When you created a resource that sole purpose was to combine multiple resources that it depended on, but it didn't have any URL for itself.
Oh, this is that one?
Yeah, it seems
no,
so.
I think this is this one, and I think I've had that too in my logs. Configure the URLs we tend to log everything and create page.
Voltan's right, it fixes that issue he's talking about.
Resources URL is null.
Okay, good. So then it's fixed. Wonderful.
So we can declare resources without files. Okay. Interesting. Yeah. Okay, so they're just for dependencies and okay, interesting.
Yeah. In this case, it's just a resource that's a grouping of other resources.
Four hours ago, 6 hours ago, 7 hours ago. So how many bug fixes will we have today? ng-click, delete. Okay, oh, no, this is Angular, okay. Good. 1.x was from 3 days ago. So I assume this one has been rebased.
I can't see. I thought I merged 1.9 into 1.x. Is my merge not there?
You merge 1.9 into 1.x when?
After I did the work with the culture selector. Why
so maybe Sipka rewrote this story because
hopefully he didn't.
We created int from 1.x more than 3 days ago. And now we can see that int is on top of 1.x, but from 3 days ago. So it's like, I don't know, or maybe updated. Oh, no, maybe there is a merge, but yes. So let's say that maybe the merge worked because 1.x is up to date with all the fixes, you see? So that's fine. But there was a rebase, or I assume he rewrote history. It's the same in the end. 1.x is here, so it means it's been updated with all the changes from 1.9 int.
Yeah, it's fine.
So that means no other work was done on 1.x between the time when we created the branch and 3 days ago?
Good question.
I guess so.
No, we can't guess because if the history has been rewritten, we don't have any clue now, which is bad.
I'm just concerned that other things from 1x might have now
Correct.
been...
Now we don't have any more clue about that, and I didn't see anything. But because even Bertrand still works on his branch and merges 1.x to his branch, which is fine.
I don't see my merge locally. Maybe I reverted it. It doesn't seem like I would have reverted it. But...
Still, there's a merge here. You see from 1.9 into 1x. This is what I'm...
Yeah, that's what I was expecting.
This is what I was local. And at some point, 1.9 got... That's weird. So we should not rewrite history, even more rebasing on 1.x. Okay. So not much things. Just then let's look at the issues. We've opened a bunch of them for Orchard 1.x here. Hi, so we still have two. Maybe two new ones. So this one and this one. And for 1.8x, this one, which is still breaking the CI.
Yeah, that TypeScript one's annoying.
Yeah, but we agreed on the solution. Solution being to remove TypeScript from the so make the files content files. Yes. So
I will get around to doing that this week.
Cool. The main concern I have right now is that code better this one. What? What? Okay. Here continuous bleed and nightly builds are broken on 1.x. This one is the most concerning. See, boom, 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 compilation error, media services because of the TypeScript. So we don't know if there are regression in the functional tests. So this, and if I go here, this one, content culture selector doesn't work in multi-tenant scenario with URL prefix. So I assign it to you, Nick.
Can you just scroll down on that? I think I left a question for the guy. Oh, I must have left it on another one. I fixed most of it. There's just one thing I wanted clarification on, but I think he put it in another ticket. So I'll update this one. 21250. Okay.
So should we close this one?
Let me deal with that.
And what is this one? This is different.
Yeah. This one's different. If you scroll down, I think he says it's not to do with. This one's kind of a mix of things. But ignore that.
Okay, let you look at it. Runtime error when saving settings.
Can you assign the TypeScript one to me, Sebastian, so I get it on my list?
You are already assigned.
Oh, cool. Good.
This might be by design, I don't know, or it seems unusual to get a SQL error. Latest bits when I change base URL. No, there should not be any exception when we change the URL. And this one should be easy to repro. So if anyone can invalidate the issue, it will be good. It's just about changing the base URL and saving the site settings. And ensure that we don't have any exception here. What's the exception? We don't see. No clue. Okay, just still 3 bugs to go, plus the 10 other ones that will be added by Sipke for the layout module. It has to be good. So many bugs fixed. Okay, cool. 3 bugs to go. And 1.8.x, did I look at it? Yes, just this one, the TypeScript one, which is, it's not even a 1.8 because apparently 1.8 works on TeamCity.
For this, the nightly builds, it doesn't have to be fixed on 1.8x, but for the other reasons that we discussed, maybe it should be done there, just to not have a dependency on Visual Studio tooling and stuff.
Why? Continuous build contains 1200 and this one contains 86. It should be the opposite. It should be opposite. Okay, cool. So no demos today. What else? Nothing in the social media. What am I missing? Demos, short shot. We've seen that last week. Talking maybe about Uber conference a little. Seems to work. Anyone is complaining about it. Brett is complaining that he can't see our faces, but that's fine.
I don't like the chat window. I always have to scroll. It's quite annoying.
Oh yes, yes, me too. The chat, okay.
Oh, Bertrand agrees.
Yeah, we have to. Yeah, the issue being that we have to scroll. That's weird. At least there should be a checkbox auto scroll or something.
Yeah, but sometimes it auto scrolls. I think you have to put the focus into the text box and then it will auto scroll.
Yes. That works. Let's see if I remove the focus.
So there is a checkbox, it's just different shape.
So I remove the focus. Yes, exactly. If you don't, but you have to be at the end and have the focus.
Yeah. You have to be at the end, and then focus. That's weird.
Cool. So any other complaints? I think that's good. It works until we have what did they call it? Skype for
business.
Oh, Link.
Yeah, they shipped a new thing I saw yesterday.
Is that what you were working on? What were you working on?
Skype for business, right?
Skype for business.
Mm-hmm.
It's like replacing Link somehow.
Yeah.
But it's not even public preview, so we can't even try it. That's sad.
It's public, actually. You can download it.
Should we try it? If it's public, we should. The question is how many people can we have?
Is it something new or is it just Link rebranded?
I don't know. It looks like Skype.
It does. It's Link, technically, but it's like reskinned to look like Skype.
Oh, it's not Skype? Okay. That's weird. Well, Sotori says no, it's Skype. No Link. Oh, no Skype. No Link. Okay. Well, we'll see. Uber works fine.
Hey, I don't remember. Why did we leave Link in the first place about
Link?
Yeah.
Because lots of people were getting disconnected all the time.
Yeah, the web.
Or they could not connect with their machine. They needed a web plugin, Silverlight, or whatever.
Right. It used to work pretty flawlessly, and we used it for years.
Correct.
Yeah.
Yes. And since 6 months ago, it's been...
It was throwing a lot of JavaScript errors last time we were using it, when they upgraded it.
Yeah, but okay, have those problems been resolved that we could just go back to Link or try it again?
Well, Google Hangouts.
No,
Hangouts has a
limited.
limit.
I told
Hangouts
you,
has a limit.
10 users. We can't have just 10 users. Done.
I think Uber Conference is the best one we've tried
So far. We'll
Not
try
perfect.
Link one day again, just to see.
What's the recording story? Does it record or does someone do that manually?
Benedek, it doesn't record, just the voice. Benedek records. Benedek was already recording on Link, even if Link had a recording.
Yeah.
It was just a backup. Bob. Oh, evaluate Skype for business. Yeah. Okay. Discussions. What are the topics you would like to talk about today?
Hey, Sebastian, you mentioned a while ago that some guys in Microsoft were interested in helping do the VNext stuff. You mentioned
Correct. I haven't heard. I've heard from them last week. They had some questions, but not about it. So they are still alive and still using Orchard. And more users are using Orchard because you saw maybe some tweets. Let me show you. I'm just talking about public information, so that's good. I'm sure I don't do. Where is that? Matt K. Kunikos. So a few days back, he said he will be working on, a few weeks back, he said he will be working on Orchard. He also publicly said he was meeting with the 343 guys with the Microsoft Studio for Halo game, who are using Orchard, and you know that. And now he said he will really appreciate a fix to Resharper, because when they try to do something like cleaning the solution, Resharper hangs, and they say got about 10 users who disable Resharper in Orchard because of that, this issue in Resharper, but they can repro. Resharper apparently can repro. So yeah, this guy has 10 colleagues working with Orchard. That's good. It is from the Xbox team.
Yeah.
So I assume they are doing something. But the ones you're mentioning is not part of this guy, it's part of the Halo team. They wanted to look at it. So
did you ever send them an email?
Did I CC you with them? Didn't I?
No,
That's weird.
You never mentioned it to me after saying that someone wanted to help out, and that was it.
Okay, I think I did something, so I will check. I can't remember what, but I did something. Yeah, so yeah, let's see. Send me an email just to remind me every day. Good. Rob or Red, are you from Seattle?
Yeah, we saw that when we were looking at the customer.
No, he's not. Otherwise, he would have answered. He's not listening. Any other questions? Everything is beautiful in the Orchard world.
When are you coming back to?
Did I posted it on Facebook. Does anyone have the URL of this thing? Azure.com. Where is that? What is the link that I've shared on Facebook? Sipke, you saw that? No, Nick, you saw that, no, didn't you?
I saw it. I liked it, but I didn't know what it was.
Where is that? Must be one of them. Here. No.
I thought it was
Crap.
to do with or something like that.
I don't want to do any search because I will give you too many hints. I just want to find the page.
I pasted it in the chat.
Thank you. This one. Azure March announcement. So, yeah, this is what I've been doing. March 24. Add to your calendars.
Yeah, that doesn't actually work, that ASIC calendar on Windows Phone. It doesn't work. If you click on it, it doesn't do anything.
I did to me downloaded the.
It just downloads the file.
Yes, you click on it and then it adds to Outlook. That's fine.
No,
well,
Windows Phone it doesn't.
March 24, 11 a.m. Okay, you'll see some videos. I mean, yes, it will be a video about the product and demonstration and everything.
And
Beautiful.
Which part were you working on? Just name the icon, or first from the left or the second one?
I'm working on the part that everyone relies on. So everything you will see is what I did.
Nice.
Multiple things, but I will tell you on March 24 at 12 p.m. Okay, and next week because it's Tuesday. So next week I will tell you what we did and yeah. Cool. So you can watch the video. It's interesting. If you are working on Azure, you have to watch it because this is important. Cool.
Can it be that the customer advisory boards already have seen it?
It's possible.
Because
we did see it, actually.
It's possible that you know about it, but I think you just know about part of it. I think you know not about new stuff, but changes, and this that I will show is new stuff, but you just know about changes. If you know something. Okay, other questions? Topics?
If nothing else, in the remaining time, we can triage the hundreds of tabs that are still there.
Yeah, that's what we did at some point, and okay. So issues proposed. Yeah, and some of them on Thursday I skipped because I wanted to focus on what would be blocking on 1.x and on the new releases. And so this is why I'm filtering by the most recent, just not to miss any last minute thing.
What about Harvest?
No more information.
About that?
I have no news. I let the current work go and I will be able to refocus on that. Too much work right now. Calling content manager get twice for the same content item in the same request tag because it's incorrect version to be written on the second call. Interesting.
Why are we calling it twice?
No, maybe a call is loading the latest and the other one is calling the published, and maybe they are different. And maybe there's a conflict here. Oh, that makes sense. You see exactly what I'm saying. So we could even have a unit test for that. Okay. Feature request. Personalized dashboard. So yes, interesting. Is it So you remember we talked about having the dashboard we have is very static, and there has been some work done by some of the contributors to try to create modules to replace the default dashboard with something more dynamic, more customizable. And we said at that time that yes, if we had a way to drag and drop stuff with, let's say, elements now, because they're called elements, but elements dedicated for the dashboard, like dashboard elements, users could be able to customize their dashboard. I think you can do that in WordPress already. Like you can say, oh, give me the latest blog post and new content and comments and everything. So that would be nice. So when each customer goes onto their dashboard, it might not be per user, but at least per site with a specific permission to edit the dashboard. So just, yeah. Let me close those ones. A front-end set of dashboards. No. Orchard layout is for back-end. Don't try to use it on the front-end. Look at that, 2011. It's not a new thing.
Hey, I reported that.
Yes.
No.
And now we can think about it because we have the layout. Question, Daniel. So would it be interesting to have, this notion of categories or kind of elements? Because today all the elements are the same thing. I can use them. So, for instance, for forms, do you have a specific kind for form elements, or are they just mixed up with all the other elements, image and everything?
If you're talking about grouping them in the toolbox, then we do that.
No, not completely. Give me another day or two. So the error I gave you that.
Yeah, it was George. We could recognize his voice. So you said, sorry?
Yeah, so every element type has a toolbox category, and we group element types into those categories in the toolbox, if that's what you mean.
Okay, so that's just for the toolbox. That's just for the toolbox. That's not like a stereotype, and we could filter them by that.
Yeah, no. But it's basically just a string that's associated with every element type.
But because there is no logic today to filter specific ones, if we created a dashboard one, they will also appear in the main layout categories. Yes, we could filter them out for the dashboard, but they will also appear in the layout.
Yeah.
And I think that will be fine, because why not?
Sure.
Yeah, but for the same reason, maybe it's also good. Let's say now that the dashboard is a specific content item. I'm in the admin dashboard, okay, with the layout part. Like we do for the site. Site is a specific content type, but it's a singleton. We always return the same thing. So let's say we have a content type dashboard, and this is a singleton. And we can have an editor, and we can give permissions to that, and people can drag and drop stuff, and we just render it in the admin. Then boom, done. Anyone can customize the dashboard. and we could create custom elements for recent blog posts. You can call projections, you can call whatever you want. Images.
Yeah, that's true. But then, like you say, all of those elements would show up whatever layout you're editing.
That's fine.
Yeah.
Because you might want a dashboard with an image and some text like we have today and some other queries and whatever.
Then we should put all of those elements into one separate category so that you can collapse that one and like not care about it when you don't want it.
So why? Okay, yeah, we could have a dashboard category or a statistic category, whatever. But
yeah, for the things that are only relevant to that.
To the dashboard, I'm not sure that I'm not even sure there is anything only relevant for a dashboard, because let's say you have a pie chart with, I don't know, number of users. Why would prevent you from adding them into a front end?
Would you want to show it on the front end?
It's in a category on the toolbox, so if you drag and drop that thing, good for you. But I mean,
they have the same discussion under that very old issue, and the compromise was of the end result that there is no such distinction needed.
You see, so no distinction. It's the user decides.
Yeah, I'm not saying that we should make a distinction between front end and back end. I'm just saying it would be good to put these things into their own.
Yes,
category
I agree.
In the toolbox.
I agree. Like, dashboard specific.
Yeah.
If they are specific for a dashboard, then the issue might be that the layout editor itself is targeting the backend, but the rendering is somehow targeting the front end, but not really.
That's true for all layouts.
Yeah, so at the same time, the rendered content is themeable, so we could use the admin theme. That should work.
Yeah, you could render a layout like front-end mode in the admin.
Okay, challenge for anyone who wants to take that. So just to rephrase it, have a content item based on the layout that is rendered as the dashboard. And we can edit that with a permission. So we can change the dashboard. And the default Orchard instance will create this with the current content we have today, which is advisory and everything. I think people will love it. And different recipes could configure then different dashboards. That would be awesome. Like in WordPress, when you create a blog, you have a nice dashboard with last comments, number of users, and blog posts. You see this one? Welcome to whatever. It's just another element in the dashboard. Or maybe this part, actually. And boom. Edit, drag and drop. You can change it. 13 votes. Okay. 1.10 for 1.10. That would be awesome. So this one is different. Feature request, orchard layout, personalized dashboard. I think that will be. This is not something that core should provide. What should I do? I close it and I say core should not provide that. It should be a module. Nobody disagrees.
It could be an element, no? Well, it depends on the feature, but generally, if you have a layout edited,
is describing a module where users could have editable dashboards and common content. It's like, let's redo the Google homepage. In Orchard, that's a module. That's not. Even if it's interesting, that's not what Orchard should do. So I will close it, won't implement. Even in the future, I don't see it's and people are voting while I'm editing that. Sending test email message for SMTP settings page. Don't we have that already? Bertrand did that. Oh, this test email always sent with enable select route through. This change. Okay. That's a bug. And it's 100x. Okay. I know. So this way we can assign bugs to these. It's even better than high. Planning, show to public. This way 1.x really means 1.x, 1.9 means 1.9. Cool. So this one is active on 1.x. Allow ordering, this one has been, so no.
Hey Sipka, did you fix the bug to do with returning a file and it crashing in cache?
I think he's still not here, but I'm gonna fix that one.
Okay.
If I can. I'm not really sure how, but I'm gonna give it a try. Also this week.
Yeah, that's cool. I just wondered if you had.
So I agree with exactly with what Daniel is saying here. So his point, so the issue saying high filter providers, the filters are not ordered. And we say, yes, we order it because it's based on dependencies. Okay. If one module is dependent on the other's filters and everything will be called first. So he's saying, hey, in the new MVC, there is an older property to order things. Correct. But Orchard has a notion of modules, and modules don't know each other. So if a module says 1, and so the other has to know about everyone to say, oh, I need to be 1.1 because I know there is a 1, and so on and so forth. So this is why we need to do dependencies, because you might not know the third one, that the one depends on the other one. So this is the answer, and this is why we have to do won't implement. Sorry.
Yes, and this was just recently fixed, that dependencies actually work that way.
Correct. Yes.
Yeah.
We fixed it. And to be consistent, thank you very much, but we have to decline the offer. Interesting. Yes, sorry. So what's the issue here? Likely intention is not to cache the front end if a notification is for the front end, which makes perfect sense. Okay. However, interestingly, this kicks in when there are notifications in the admin. Oh, well,
what?
if they're in the admin, I don't care.
How can that be? Is he saying that it affects the front-end request when there's another?
That will be weird, because if there is a notification in the admin, it will appear on the front end, I think.
Yeah, it does. Why is that? Why would a notification that's for the admin
Maybe there's a bug. Maybe there's a bug. You see? Maybe there's a bug.
Yeah.
So it's an interesting bug. Let's fix it. Because this will mean that all your requests, when not cached, execute some admin pipeline, which is wrong. So let's see. Active. I put high. Just to be able to repro that, because that's huge. That's not blocking, okay? It's not assigned to 1.8.2. The center regression has been there forever, but if we can fix that, that's interesting. Good, it's a good bug. I like it. List do not support localization filtering. Okay, I'm not opening or closing it because Nick is asking for something. We'll give time. If we don't have any more info, then we'll close it. Rule engine. Sipke, you broke everything? Sipke, sorry. Nick.
Well, this was to do, number one was to do with the hyphens.
Oh, yes, I remember that.
Number two, I don't quite understand why I would compare name with LCID. So I want more information, really.
Okay, I will open it because it's one of them was valid.
Yeah. I think that hyphen one was in one or two places, so it changed with the script engine. This, I think, has been fixed. If you scroll down, yeah, I think, yeah, you can close this now. I fixed this a while ago. All I did was I just added the ability to assign a piece of content that has no culture, a culture.
Yeah, it's been a long discussion about it.
We need to have a look at taxonomies at some point because localization in there doesn't work either.
You should not allow people to change the names. Nose. I think he stopped using Orchard because now it's a WordPress. March 1. It was after that. Interesting. Is there a repro?
I don't think so. It doesn't look like it.
We should never have accepted this cloning feature. We should never add any new feature. Just a way to add more bugs. Okay, thanks, Ivan. I like nice repros.
Did he say it was 1.9, not
Yeah.
1.8?
Yes, but he said I checked at the last. He says he can repro in 1.9, but I'm sure the same thing in 1.8 because I didn't touch the code for counting blogs.
All right.
So I will. Yeah. Yeah, Zoltan.
Tell me, Sebastian. It's an awesome idea.
Well, maybe it's too complex for me to understand that, but no.
I'm sure about that, but
okay. iCache manager. iCache
explain.
manager is used because we need to store cache entries that we're saying. Okay, iCache manager is for the business cache. Okay, not the output cache. Business cache.
That's right.
Okay, until explicitly evicted, blah blah, but that won't just clean up when the cache and anything. I don't agree. iCache manager. Okay, sorry. No, iCache manager is the one for the settings, the one which is not under memory pressure. Sorry, it's been a long time since I've done Orchard, so we agree. The iCache manager is the core one, the framework one.
Yes.
Okay. And then there is iCache service, which is a business one. Okay, for Orchard caching, there is no such guarantee. However, it will be useful to be able to save cache entries that won't get cleaned up. Then implement an implementation that won't clean up, or a store that won't clean up. For instance, Redis will clean up.
Yes. So the thing is that if you use iCache service, there is no guarantee that if you put there something and there is no timely expiration, it won't just get cleaned up for whatever reason because the cache server needs memory or something.
The issue is that we can't impose this contract to all the implementations because lots of memory engines, cache engines will say, no, I can't do that, so I can't implement that. So you will ask me a contract I can't provide, so sorry, it won't work.
So, for example, Redis can't provide this.
Okay.
I mean, I'm asking, it can't provide this?
Yes, we want to minimize the requests on, like, same thing on a storage provider. If we ask too much for a storage provider, some of them will be evicted because they don't do that. Or we'll tell a Orchard user that it's supposed to work, but no, it won't work. Or a module developer will take dependency on the feature, and then someone uses another engine which doesn't provide that, and all the features are broken. So
yeah, that's clear, but I'm not sure whether this is something that we can't ask providers to provide. It's certainly something that the built-in cache can
not
provide.
removable. I would say do a put with the maximum time span you can have.
Yes. Well, yeah, that's still not the same.
It is. You want not the value to be computed again. So put the maximum number you can. And you are using you are using Azure websites. Don't worry, the website will be restarted way before the end of the value, even with your Redis instance.
Yeah, that's right.
Or you can even use the maximum time and have another engine which, when it finds this specific time, will just store it somewhere else or convert it to another call because it knows the underlying engine. And this way we don't have to create another requirement for the engines to implement that.
Yeah, that's interesting. I'm a bit afraid that we will create a convention.
Okay, so let's not talk about it then. It will be your convention.
All right.
Because I agree, creating a convention is like creating a contract, and then same issue.
Yeah. All right. Let's close this.
Thank you.
I will explore this.
Zoltan, I'm curious. What's the use case? Why do you need the guarantee from the caching API that it won't ever be evicted?
I'm actually storing some, let's say, metadata about cache entries that should be available in the same way that the cache itself. But since it's about the cache entries, it shouldn't just disappear, but should be there until an explicit eviction comes. It's actually in the helpful libraries module.
So it's not because it's not data that you can just regenerate at any time. It's actually tied to what's already in the cache.
Yeah, that's right.
Oh, okay, interesting.
An alternative would be to somehow be able to hook into the cleanup mechanism, but that's very complicated, I would guess.
Is it a lot of data? Why don't you just put it in iCache Manager?
Because it should be also shared. So that's why it's in iCache Surveys.
Oh.
Okay, time. Thanks, everyone. See you on Thursday. And everyone who has bugs assigned, if they could be fixed for Thursday, then we will have 1 week to test without any more bugs and say, let's ship.
Yay.
Thanks, everyone. Bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye, everyone.
Bye.
See ya.